Вот, ребята, вместо того, чтобы бухать, я читаю книжечку сыну. Okay, so, shall I read?
Yes.
Okay, hold this. Once upon a time...
I cannot hold.
Okay, you cannot hold and I hold. Okay.
You just do like this.
Okay. Once upon a time there were 4 little rabbits and their names were Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail and Peter. It sounds like Peter, really. You know what Peter means? You don't know, huh? Okay, I'll tell you what Peter means. They lived with their mother in a sandbank underneath the root of a very big fir tree. Now, my dear, said old Mrs. Rabbit one morning, you may go into the fields or down the lane, but don't go into Mr. McGregor's garden. It looks like McGregor's is a Peter. Your father had an accident there. He was put in a pipe by Mrs. McGregor. This is I like this one. They captured his father, put the big apple up in theirs, and put in the oven, and fry him to death. And he became crispy. And then they ate him. And the remaining parts, they were just buried around. Or maybe burnt. Ew. Scary?
Yummy.
Yummy, yeah, I like rabbits. And we say, not to see can escape Chengdu. You know why? Because they eat rabbits.
Who's this guy?
This is, I don't know, some kind of Peter. Okay, now run alone and don't get into mischief. I'm going out. Then old Mrs. Rabbit took a basket and her umbrella and went through the woods to the baker's. She bought a loaf of brown bread and 5 currant buns. Flopsy, Mopsy and Cottontail, who were good little bunnies, went down the lane to gather blackberries. Actually, I like blackberries, you know.
Me too.
It's very, very tasty. But Peter, who was definitely Peter, who was very naughty, ran away to Mr. McGregor's garden and squeezed under the gate. Ну не долбоёб, а? Долбоёб. He was told not to go to Mr. McGregor's house.
Yes.
And he was долбоёб. Because he went there. Полудурок. Ну прям как Алекс Ла. First, he ate some lettuces and some French beans, and then he ate some radishes. And then, feeling rather sick, he went to look for some parsley. Нихуя себе, блядь. Обжирается пидорок. But round the end of a cucumber frame, whom should he met but Mr. McGregor? Сейчас его McGregor отпетушит. Mr. McGregor was on his hands and knees planting out young cabbages, but he jumped up and ran after Peter, wearing a rake and calling out, "Stop theft!" This is a rake. This one is called a rake. We call them in Russian grabli, or a rake. Peter was most dreadfully frightened. He rushed all over the garden, for he had forgotten the way back to the gate. He lost one of his shoes among the cabbages. Look at this. He lost one of his shoes among the cabbages. Ой, блядь, долбоёб. Right? Okay, let's go there. And the other shoes amongst the potatoes. After losing them, he ran out on 4 legs and went faster, so that I think he might have got away altogether if he had not unfortunately run into a gooseberry net and got caught by the large button on his jacket. It was a blue jacket with brass buttons, quite new. Alright. Are you pooping?
No, I pee.
Oh, you're peeing. Give me. Сейчас ты здесь
Daddy, help me.
Ah,
Dangerous.
very dangerous. Okay. So, read like in a Hollywood movie, right? Okay, reading. Like in a Hollywood movie, right? It's like this. Then he tried to fight his way straight across the gardens, but he became more and more puzzled. Presently, he came to a hole where Mr. McGregor filled his water cans. A white cat was sitting at some goldfish. She sat very, very still. But now and then the tip of her tail twitched as if it were alive. Peter thought it best to go away without speaking to her. He had heard about cats from his cousin, little Benjamin. Bunny! Oh, it's like my favorite one. How is it? 3 billion human lives ended on August 27, 1997. The survivors of the nuclear fire called the War Judgment Day. They live open to face a new nightmare. The war against the machines. Terminator. Skynet, a computer which controlled the machines, sent 2 Terminators back through time. Their mission
Superman.
was to destroy the leader of the human resistance, John Connor, my son. The first Terminator was programmed to strike
Superman.
at me in the year 1984 before John was born. He failed. The second one was programmed to strike at John himself when he was still a child. As before, the resistance was able to send a lone warrior, a protector for John. There was only one question: which one of them would reach him first? Peter the Rabbit. Film me the complete adventures of Peter Rabbit. Kibark Ubийца.